Coming up on this episode of Luke and Pete Talking Shit. I do feel sad for them because...
How dare you? That's patronising. You're being patronising.
They are.
No, you are.
Me.
Don't feel sorry. You don't know whether they're circumcised. They can have a better life than you have. You're someone who used to sleep with your mum in your mum's and dad's bed because you was lonely. They've never had that problem.
Yeah, but they'll never get lonely.
Exactly.
Even if they're
so
trapped.
So what are you feeling sorry for them for? You're looking down on someone who you don't know if there's something to be looked down on. They like I said, they could be an evolved version of human beings. They could be in a better position than a one-headed human.
How?
They're never lonely.
Yeah, okay, they're never lonely, but we have to share an organ.
Yeah, what's that wrong with that?
What else do they have?
You would love to be conjoined with someone.
I'd love to be conjoined with you.
Yeah, I know you would.
Yeah, and I'd slap the women that come around and slap them on the arse, and I'd get my fair share as well because it's half my body.
Yeah. Hey, no, get around, Luke. Get around.
Luke, you'd be having sex, and a hand would just appear in her mouth.
The fish hook.
Oh!
I'd be like, Pete, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you'd be like, get off. You'd be a dick about it. You'd be like, get off.
No.
I'd be like, no. Well, then we're not doing this.
Yeah, get off me then.
Help! Help! Help!
I'm being raped.
Hey, Sheetsters!
Welcome back to Luke and Pete
Talking Shit!
the place where Luke and Pete
Talk that shit.
every week.
How you doing?
We talk a lot of shit and we practice what we preach.
And we don't mess about and you catch us in the streets.
Okay, so rap a lot. Okay, all right. Yeah, how you doing, Peter?
Yeah, I'm great, Luke.
Yeah, oh, fuck. Listen, calm down. Calm down.
Oh, absolutely amazing, mate.
Let's not turn it on too high. Let's turn the temperature. All right, before we crack on with the show, we want to just thank all the patrons that have signed up and help supporting the show.
Gonna stop you right there,
We
Luke.
want to thank you.
Gonna stop you right there. There comes a point in every man's life where he has to make an adjustment and turn a new leaf, shall we say. So I just want to turn over this leaf and say thank you to everyone that has subscribed. And, I'm not going to take a dump on the people that haven't signed up yet.
No?
I'm not going to do it. Yeah, it's almost like it's not worth the attention anymore. It's almost like, no, this is...
They get too much.
They're cannon fodder.
Let's thank those who've done it rather than give it attention to those who haven't.
Let's give the praise to those that have done it because they deserve the adulation.
Yeah, but
they've gone away to the Tokyo Olympics and come back with the gold medals.
Yeah.
Well, the losers, no one cares about them.
And what did they get? What did the ones who what did they do when they was at the Tokyo Olympics?
At the Tokyo Olympics, they come back with the gold medal.
No. What did they get? What did they get when they was at the Tokyo Olympics?
They got.
Did they get like an extra episode a week?
Oh, okay. I see what you do.
I didn't know what you did.
Yeah. They were taking part in their own, whatever you call it.
Basically, you get an extra episode, Patreon exclusive episode every week if you sign up to the Patreon.
And you get that on a Thursday.
And you get the main episode early on a Sunday.
Sunday.
Plus,
before everyone else.
Plus, you get the new thing that we're doing, the Luke versus Pete, which episodes are coming out as often as we can get to do.
And there's been, we have tortured each other, technically.
Yeah. Okay, you like to say that.
We can't say what we've done, but we did do a form of torture.
So if you want to go and watch that, that is some
go
good.
And watch that. That's up there.
I pranked Pete, and everybody that goes on the Patreon and hears the prank finds it hilarious.
You did the prank, and we also got the chili sauce challenge.
We did a chili sauce
which
challenge,
was very interesting. And that is basically, I kind of didn't. We gave them too much. There.
Someone won that, and someone lost that.
Someone won that, but we gave them too much because it was an hour.
And I prank called my son once, and I might put that up there. Pete finds it hilarious.
Oh, it's hilarious. Can I tell him what it was?
No. It was a hospital procedure that he was signed up for, and I pretended to be.
Don't tell them what it is.
Yeah,
just put it up on the Patreon.
Yeah.
So what we'll do?
Maybe if I get my son's permission.
No, you need to just shut him up and just tell him shut up. We're putting it up because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And but we're not going to tell you what it is. You have to sign up to find out what it is. And stop being. Come on, £3.
All right, cool. All right, listen. You had a wicked
don't cut me off.
You're the news wicked story. Shut up. You're in a foul mood today.
Shut up. Don't talk to me like that.
No. You calm down.
I'm entitled to... You see what you've done? You've infiltrated my life. So you have to take me on my bad days as well. You cunts.
Go on. What's the news story that you've been dying? You've been dying for this.
I haven't been dying for it.
Oh,
it's an interesting topic.
You said that many of your chats in the group for about this. Like,
okay.
I've even looked it up.
Yeah, okay. Let me just let you guys know what it is. Reality star conjoined twins is married. That should be are married, shouldn't it? Because there's two of them technically.
What did it say?
Reality star conjoined twins is married.
One of them is married, isn't he?
Well,
what's the story? Tell us the story.
How does that work? Do they count as two?
I don't know. Read the story.
Sorry. US teacher 34 who shares a single body with her sister reveals she has secretly tied the knot with an army veteran 28 years after their story captivated the world on the appearance of the Oprah Winfrey show.
Okay.
So, you know have you seen these girls?
Yeah.
Abby and what's the other one's
Brittany.
name? Abby and Brittany. Beautiful. In their own... They're beautiful.
You know what? Sorry. You know what? I'll be real with you. I saw them as adults. What they look like. And I'm gonna be honest. I was taken aback. I was shocked.
Because you've seen them as younger people as well.
No. Because they said they became famous when there was like 6 something like that. But I didn't see them then. I only seen them to heard this news story.
Yeah.
And then I saw them. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was sleeping and they woke me up.
What? But you've never seen them in your life.
Never.
Yeah, you're gonna be terrified.
I will shit to my pants.
Yeah, because it's not the. You'll be like, I'm seeing double.
Yeah.
You wake up your eyes, when you're like seeing the same thing. Because it's like two basically.
Because they're joined, and I don't understand I don't know how they can officially get married. I don't even know how they date.
Yeah, because surely they'd both be married, is it, or is it one brain?
No, they've got separate heads, and they control half the body each.
No, that's what I'm saying. They control half the body each.
Yeah, one controls the left.
No,
arm
I think
and
they
leg.
just say that. They must just say that.
Why do you think everyone lies? Not everyone lies like you, Pete.
But where does the half stop and the other half begin?
I don't know.
Like if I scratch my left shoulder, can she feel it on the right side?
What do you mean?
Like if I'm like, oh, let me just scratch my other shoulder. Does she not feel that?
No, I don't think they do. I don't know. I think above here. No, but one controls the leg. One controls one leg.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Because they'd be walking.
You're too slow.
No.
You're too slow. Oh, one's got a ball.
Get in rhythm. Get in rhythm. No, that's got to be bollocks. That's got to be bollocks.
No, that's
no.
funny.
I think
no, that's what, I read it. Look,
read it out.
Hold on. This is exactly what it said. It said the rare set of Disoplausus twins. Or does say the rare set of twins share one body, a bloodstream, and all their organs below the waist. Abby controls their right arm and leg, while Brittany controls the left side.
That's incredible. Because I've seen them walking.
They walk normal.
Completely normal.
Yeah, but you've had years to train.
I don't care. It's incredible hand-eye coordination.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me saying.
Yeah, but you'd say it. You'd be like, okay, we're ready to go. Let's go. And it's just normal now. It's just a rhythm. You get into a rhythm.
Yeah, but it's just like, how do I know you're going to put your foot there and I need to stabilize by putting my foot here?
Yeah, but after a while, it's just
normal.
I
don't know, because then I'd need to look. Where are you putting your foot?
No, you don't need to look. You feel it.
How would I feel
the
it?
rhythm.
If I'm looking over here and I don't control my other leg, how would I feel you've planted your foot there I need to plant my foot here?
Maybe you feel it in the hips. In the hips.
Maybe it's assumptive. Maybe it's an assumptive.
But everything is assumptive. When you're walking, you assume the ground's belief is not going to fall. Everything's assumed. So you do assume. Every time you walk, every time you do anything, you assume.
And like I think when you rely on the other person to do the left foot, I think if potentially they trip,
they may do. They may struggle more. Than
you would struggle because if I was controlling the legs, my leg, and you control my left leg, because it is my body actually. Your head's just planted on my shoulder. Right?
No, it's not.
Well,
they've got down the middle.
it's not down the middle, is it?
I've just told you that, yes. One controls the left side, one controls the right side.
Yeah. But okay, but then if I trip because you've misplaced your foot and I'm the one that receives the damage for your mistake, then
What do you mean your head gets damaged?
then we're gonna have to have a fight.
No, have you seen that film with the twins? Have you seen the film with the twins? And yeah, don't run from me! Don't run from me! They're so stupid.
Oh my
They're so
God.
big.
You wouldn't be able to have a fight.
You could.
Life would be different to normal. Not normal. Life would be different to say us, because I don't want to have a thing at disabled people though. I feel bad for them.
They're not. How dare you? They're not disabled. They're probably better. 2 heads are better than 1.
They're enabled.
That's enhanced. That's enhanced. Like they can think. They can put their heads together.
No, that is actually a better way to do it. Like there is more of an advantage because you're 2 people.
Of course, you can confer with each other. Okay,
Yeah, and like when you're in a business meeting or something, someone could be doing all the talking. Well, the other one's watching.
Do the maths.
The other one's watching.
No, they do the maths.
Like, occasionally, the other head just whispers in her ear.
I did. Ask about the percentage interest rate.
Yeah.
Oh, but that person's like, you got me.
Yeah, because you got 2 people.
Or while they're talking, the other one can be reading the contract because it controls what hand.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking. So what?
Yeah. No, yeah. It's like 2, because they're separate, right? Separate brains.
Yeah.
So they think differently.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're thinking the same. But I've watched those 2 on a documentary, and they do that thing where they're like, oh, sometimes we'll say we're finishing each other's sentences.
Yeah, but me and you do that sometimes, and we're not conjoined.
Yeah.
So they must really.
So, but they've probably
never
like
been apart.
really like in together, like,
Yeah.
but they're stuck together. So they probably, and like, imagine like you can never leave that person, like.
Sorry. I just thought if I got really angry with my brother, I'd spit in his face.
You can't.
No, I would.
You can't get away.
Yeah, but I know, but I do. I shut.
I'd spit back. But you can't move anywhere. So you're just covered in spit.
What is it called? What's it called? Mutually
beneficial.
No, destructive. Basically, like the nuclear weapons. It's
but
like,
I don't think those 2 fight. I've seen the way they get on. They're very lovely people.
Oh, they don't fight.
Yeah,
everyone fights though. Me and you rarely fight.
And you know what? They kind of like are the life and soul of the party, like from what I saw. But that could be because the cameras were following them around, and everyone was coming up to them like, "Hey, whatever the names are,
Abby and Brittany.
Hey, Abby and Brittany, how's it going?" Like they're really popular. So obviously, and this guy is an army veteran.
Do you know how they met?
Don't know how they met.
Yeah.
Should I know how they met?
I told you to do your He looked at me like this. Look at me. I should know this, shouldn't I?
No.
I told you to look this up.
Well, he was an army veteran.
Look, how did they meet?
Well, you put me under a lot of pressure. Hold on.
Because who did he choose?
He's chosen the one on the left as you look at them. The one who looks like it's her body.
The higher head.
There's one.
There's a head that's a little...
Yeah.
That's slightly higher.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, because... Oh God, it's very difficult to look at. When you look at them, you go, who would I... If I had to choose whose body that was supposed to be, even though the organs are... They've got their own organs. Sometimes I look at it and go, oh, it looks like it could be your body. But then
do you know what? I wouldn't be able to... You know what? That's one thing I wouldn't be able to deal with you. If I was conjoined with you, yeah?
Yeah.
And anybody showed me, that they spoke to me like it was my body, you'd go fucking crazy.
No,
you would go,
yeah.
You would
that
go,
is an
you'd go crazy.
disrespect.
They'd be like, do you like these shoes, Luke? Luke!
Yeah, it's my foot as well. I control half the body.
And we're not buying from this shop anymore. No, I like those shoes.
But you can imagine the life they've lived of just complete, like, judgment. It's such a... Like, that's why I feel bad a bit. I mean, I know they're at an advantage.
No, but they was on TV. Sometimes
they've used the best of their situation.
The abnormal makes you go into stratospheric.
But also, I think they wanted to drift out of the limelight because they got married, or he got married to one of them 3 years ago but it's only hit the news now. And then one of them tweeted, or they both tweeted, because it's probably the same account, isn't it? Do they have separate accounts?
I don't know, Pete. I don't know. You better know, do research on this story. Well, go on.
Well, one of them tweeted, "Oh, the internet is very loud today." No, it isn't. They can't deny the fact they're very interesting. They're 1 in a billion.
Really?
Well, two in a billion then.
Really?
Two of them. Yeah, because it doesn't happen to everyone.
So there are other people so there's about 7 billion people on the planet.
But you think about it, to be a twin is already a miracle. But then to be a twin and then them go, do you know what? No, actually, we'll make you like one of them. Like, or it doesn't work, something goes wrong and they're conjoined. You know, if it was my kid, I'd be a bit sad, but I'd be happy.
Why would you be sad?
Because I'd be like, oh, they're going to have to live a life of judgment and...
What? This is what I'm saying. Like, why?
But you say that. You say we all have to live a life of judgment. No, you don't.
I never say we all have to live a life of judgment. But if you're going to stand out any way in this world, other than fitting into the pack and just trying, you're going to live a life of judgment. People judge you. I've seen it in these comments. Like, no, since I've never really been social media, like a person who goes on social media a lot. Yeah, up until we started doing, like, started doing comedy, and I really noticed it when we started doing a podcast. And people just like to say, these nobodies just like to say nasty things. And it's like, all right, calm, like,
relax.
You're not. What'd you say?
Relax. They need to relax.
I thought you said blacks. Blacks. I was like, what? Oh, yeah, blacks.
No. But you know what I say about these conjoined twins? You know what I find weird? Like, he's kind of like an army veteran. So I think what's happened, and veteran, which means he's been through it all. He's like and he's retired, yeah? So he's seen some really like nasty stuff. So he's probably come back and been like, yeah, give me some of that. He's probably come back from
I've seen people with no heads. I've seen people lose. I've seen people. My best friend lost his head. Okay?
Oh my God.
So
no, but he's probably come back. He's probably like, yeah, I want a bit something like, I don't care.
Apparently
anymore.
he was married before and he's getting sued now for a paternity test for like his older kids or something. He left his older wife or something like that. His old partner's getting sued.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that can you imagine like in the bedroom as well? Because they operate.
Do you know what I've realised here?
What?
And what I'm saying, you're not responding to what I'm saying.
Sorry, what are you saying?
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you say?
You tell me about 4 times.
No, the paternity test.
And you just move on. You go.
I don't know what do you want me to say about that?
I don't know. Well, let's dig into it.
Okay, so he's left a previous partner.
No, don't humour me now. You're not interested in it.
No,
you're not interested in that part of it. Let's move on to the dirty stuff where you want to go. The bedroom.
I wanted to get down to the bedroom.
Yeah. You know what? He wanted to talk about that from the very beginning, but yeah, let's ease him into it. Let's talk about
it's a difficult subject to talk about because 2 young women are.
Do you know what? I'm gonna be honest. So, he may be a voyeur, like someone who likes someone to watch him. So he's getting it from his wife.
Because I saw the wedding footage of him dancing and he completely disregarded the other one, but he held onto her hip. He held onto her hip. Well, I don't care. Don't hold the hip. Hold your one round the neck. And like...
He should have put a little barrier.
But like,
that must be awkward, though.
It's awkward.
No, for the other twin.
Can you imagine like even having sex? And you're like, I'll just place the sheet over your head. So then it
Can you not watch, please? Can you put? They got special headphones or something like that.
Yeah, or it's like, what are their names?
What? Abby and Brittany.
It's like Brittany, throw your hand in the mix.
Stabilize yourself. Stabilize yourself.
And put them in push back. Use your hands. When you form the tripod.
No.
Form the tripods.
We need more power, Captain. We need more.
God.
No, but what about this is like? So is anal like a group? a group discussion.
They share that.
No, Philip alone, bro. Like,
you see? No, you see? Or and then what if that one gets a boyfriend?
And does she? Yeah. No, that's sorry.
I'll be like, we need to have a discussion about who gets what. because that's not fair now. Because I wouldn't have another man gun in my thing.
What
So
can you
then,
do?
did he marry
What can you
both
do?
of them?
What can you do then?
You have to get off with both of them.
What?
I think he wants.
No, okay. If she gets a new partner,
Who?
the other sister here is not married.
The one that's on that side. Right.
Yeah. If she gets a new partner, yeah.
You know what will happen? It won't work. Because the three of them will be like, what? The two of them.
The two guys.
The guy and the other half of the body, of her body, the sister one.
What do you mean?
Because now they're technically...
It's four of them now.
No, there's three of them now.
If she gets a new partner...
Oh, there'll be four in the mix.
Yeah.
But before, it's just been the three of them.
Yeah.
So there's the three of them, yeah? No, she obviously, the one on this side, feels a part of that relationship.
Yeah.
Because they're all together. Oh, should we go for a walk to the park? Well, I guess we're going to have to because I have to use my leg, right? When we had sex that time, I was there.
I wonder if he only can sleep on one side of the bed.
I wonder if he acknowledges her a lot. You know. Like, it's completely different. It's the out of the ordinary.
Yeah, because imagine having to have like any argument you're having. She's always got backup. She's always got somebody who could, she's always got,
someone just go,
yeah. Actually, you didn't say that.
Yeah,
you didn't. My sister's right.
Or like, you know when a man tries to like have an argument and he'll gaslighter, is it? Gaslighting?
Yeah.
And once gaslighting, forever bitten. What is the saying?
I don't know that saying.
Once gaslighting, twice shy. Right?
I've never heard that.
And so they'd have an argument. He'd be like, "Oh, you didn't. You left out," and she'd be like, "No, I was there as well." So it's always a 2-on-1.
Yeah, 100%.
It's always a 2-on-1, unless it's the case of in the beginning of the relationship, he sort of said, "You're gonna have to stay out of what we talk about because then that's cheating. You have to mind your own business when it comes to what we talk about."
Yeah, but you can't.
Because it's always having but I'd be getting your family's always round.
We get no time to ourselves.
I know, yeah, like it would. Obviously, she gets involved. Because what happens when she's given a blowjob on the other side? Like she's looking at it,
or he shoots his
she's
load.
like, "Oh, you got some on me."
You're doing it on purpose now.
Yeah.
You're doing it on purpose now.
You were aiming at me that time. You were aiming at me that time.
Oh, that must be crazy. The situations that you land in, man, like this world can produce. It's so interesting.
100%. If I was attached to you, yeah. No, she likes you, yeah. But I don't get women that much, and she likes you. I'm gonna be like sucking on a tit. And
No, you can't.
No, I can't.
Does he have to gain consent? If you ask for sex,
yeah.
Does he have to get consent from both of them?
Yeah.
What if I don't feel like it tonight. I don't feel like it tonight.
Do they share the same organ?
Anything below the waist, they share.
Is the thing below the waist?
Is what below the waist?
Whatever they have.
Is their vagina below their waist?
Yeah.
Have you known a vagina to be above a waist?
Some women have high hips.
A waist is where your belt would go.
So it's below then, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm asking. That's why I'm asking. Yeah. So they can feel all simulation.
Yes, they can. They both feel it.
So she's probably there trying to ignore it, going,
He's like, go a bit faster if you could.
So she's going to enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
And like, if Brittany's getting annoyed, I'd be like, you can't be annoyed with me.
No, I could imagine. Oh, me and you joined, and then we're laying back here, and the woman's riding us, and I look over to see you should be not involved, and you be like this.
No, what do you mean?
She's got good rhythm. She's got good rhythm. I can imagine my
if
woman.
I can feel it as well.
My woman is riding me, but it's riding
She's
you.
riding me as well.
Yeah, and but you'd want it to be known that you're enjoying it. You'd want it to be known you're enjoying it.
No, well, she'd know I'm enjoying it. She's like, why's the left hand up my ass?
Hey, you be like this. You be like this. Smell this, Luke.
Oh,
Well, you can't have it makes no sense. You can't have a single relationship with someone who's there all
joined together.
Yeah, you cannot.
Because I'd be like, right, clap her down at the same time. So clamp the hips, clap down at the same time, right?
Yeah.
But we'd be in sync. So it would be like...
And sometimes you use the other head as leverage? Like
No.
You know the other head like...
But you'd have to sort of, if you're going to do it, you'd have to put your arm in between the heads. But it looks like there's not a lot of constriction space
Hold on,
in
one
there.
second. What do you mean? Why would you put your head, your elbow in
Because if
between?
you're trying to get her out of the way, you can't, though.
you know your doggy, and you suddenly put the face in the pillow.
Huh?
Yeah? So you put the face in the pillow. Yeah?
Yeah.
But you you put your hand on the other.
She obviously gets involved.
Yeah,
What do you mean
can't.
she puts her hand on the...
No, I'm saying, like, if you're doggy and a woman's face is in the pillow,
Yeah.
you put your hand on it. You know, when you put your hand on the head, back of the head.
Yeah.
But if she tries to pop her head, I'd be like, no, you're ruining it.
Yeah, but that's when the,
It's like
the
whack-a-mole.
sheet
It's
comes
like
out.
Yeah, you can't put a sheet over someone's
She
head.
probably doesn't want to see it either. She might be like, I don't want to be involved, so can I just... Maybe I'll put the headphones... She puts the headphones on. Like, but you can't. She's feeling stimulation.
But this is what I'm saying. But when you're getting...
And like, when you're
sex,
sucking her toes or something, she's like, that's my foot. Oh, sorry. Give me
I
the other one.
got carried away. Or when you lock eyes with her. When you lock eyes, like you don't get like you're having sex.
But I think, do you reckon the other one sort of like is like, I'll look at you lovingly as well. But he didn't look at her lovingly.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't see how you could have a relationship with conjoined twins while having them both be your wife. I don't understand how it could possibly be.
Do they have separate passports? Probably.
They probably just want one photo.
Yeah, of course. You can't. What, she lean out of it? No, of course. You need the two heads there because they'd be like, if they're like, hold on a second. You have one head in this photo. You got one head in this photo.
Hey, what's going on here? What kind of sorcery?
You're smuggling. You're people smuggling.
Where's that passport?
Yeah.
Where's that passport?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, that is crazy, man. That is... Where are you gonna get it? Listen, we just talk about what comes across our plate.
And look, I'd love to hang out with those girls. They seem like good fun. Like, look, but we're just talking about how, because obviously they probably look at it's unusual because they probably look at how we do it and be like, yeah, it's a bit weird. Like, because they can't comprehend what it's like because they've obviously done it their way their whole life.
So maybe...
we've done our way.
Do you know what? Maybe if she doesn't want to... The other twin doesn't want to have sex, that's when you get head. Because only one can give head.
Yeah. But you get, heads.
No, you don't.
Because her head's going to be down there as well.
No, but she's not going to suck the dick, though.
I don't care. I'd be like, can you... I can't do...
hasn't
put a
showered.
pillow in between the heads. I can't.
Why?
Because... You're gonna smell it and just that's like I'd feel awkward putting her into that position.
I don't think I think he may enjoy it. He may have.
What I do, you turn your head this way, you turn your head that way, and then I'll go around and go out with the other head.
From the shoulder angle.
Yeah, from the shoulder,
like a boxer.
From the shoulder.
Yeah.
The Philly shell. we'll perform the Philly shell.
No. What's the one? The peekaboo.
Yeah.
The peekaboo.
The Philly shell is a shoulder roll.
No, the Philly show's like that.
Yeah.
They can't do the Philly show.
Huh?
You can't do the Philly show. Oh, the Floyd Mayweather. Oh yeah, the Floyd Mayweather. Yeah. Me, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's an interesting scenario
But I do feel sad for them because
how dare you? That's patronising. You're being patronising.
They are.
No, you are.
Me.
Don't feel sorry. You don't know whether they're circumcised. They can have a better life than you have. You're someone who used to sleep with in your mum's and dad's bed because you was lonely. They've never had that problem.
Yeah, but they'll never get lonely.
Exactly.
Even if they're
so
trapped.
So what are you feeling sorry for them for? You're looking down on someone who you don't know if there's something to be looked down on. They like I said, they could be an evolved version of human beings. They could be in a better position than a one-headed human.
How?
They're never lonely.
Yeah, okay, they're never lonely, but we have to share an organ.
Yeah, what's that wrong with that?
What else do they have?
You would love to be conjoined with someone.
I'd love to be conjoined with you.
Yeah, I know you would.
Yeah, and I'd slap the women that come around and slap them on the arse, and I'd get my fair share as well because it's half my body.
Yeah. Hey, no, get her out, Luke. Get her out.
Look, you'd be having sex, and a hand would just appear in her mouth.
The fish hook. I'd be like, Pete, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you'd be like, get off. You'd be a dick about it. You'd be like, get off.
No.
I'd be like, no. Well, then we're not doing this.
Yeah, get off me then.
Help! Help! Help!
I'm being raped. You gotta phone the police. You gotta phone the police. You gotta phone the police. Hello, police. Yeah, you look at me. You look at me. Yeah, is it okay? Is it okay? You're like, all right, Pete, fine, do it. Thank you.
No.
I've raised the stakes now. Because I was happy with the fish hook. Now it goes out the back door.
Oh my God.
Me.
No.
Can you imagine? Do you know what? That would be my worst nightmare, being conjoined to someone.
I'd love it. Because I'd be like,
introvert.
you pick her up and just put her on me so I can just stand there and be like, yeah, pick her up and hold her, Luke. Hold her.
Yeah, but baby, one arm though. You do one arm.
Oh yeah, hold her. You better feel free.
I can imagine you. Hold her, Luke. Slaps. You knew what you got when you signed up for it.
Oh my God. That'd be amazing. I'd love it. And she'd love it as well. Because you know she'd be filth. Because I'd be like, I'd know. Deep down, I'd know. This is wrong because we rarely get any.
This is a fetish. She fetishizes us.
And that would turn me on more. I'd be like,
And everyone's always talked about how it's weird that one's Asian and one's black. One's Asian and one's black.
Oh my
and she hasn't even mentioned it. So she knew.
Yeah, she knew.
She fetishizes us.
oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
She fetishes. It is kind of a fetish for him.
Of course it is. You have to.
Because like even when he's doing doggy, he could go like that and both fingers in the mouths. He like tell me you're not going to be a kink in the bedroom.
Pete painted a picture for me. Yeah, Pete painted a picture that I thought about it long after we were talking about the podcast. But Pete said one time he was doing doggy style and he reached underneath. and put his hand in the mouth and pulled it from under. So imagine this. He goes past the vagina, under the belly button, past the breast, and up into the mouth to get
full leverage.
To get good.
But you have to ask them to lock the jaw to get full, because otherwise you could just.
And then he said, nah, I prefer it over the head. When you go over the head. I hold the top of the mouth.
Yeah, because they have no control of the leverage. With the jaw, that moves. Yeah. So there's a bit of movement, but over the top, then there's no movement.
You really do think it is. But let's see. We've got some dilemmas. All right, this one's interesting. This is interesting.
This is going to be the episode. This is going to be the episode that they listen to for spam.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? All right, listen. Hey, Luke and Pete. I recently discovered your podcast and have been hooked ever since. I have a general question dilemma for you guys. How can men claim they care about you and have feelings for you, etc., but then continue to talk to other girls? I know from a girl's perspective, this can make us feel like the guy doesn't really care or like us, but I'm intrigued to hear a guy's perspective and why they move like this.
Right, it's a woman, is it?
Yeah.
Right. Can I take this one from here?
You can have a go.
When are you lot going to get this into your little heads, yeah? That when it comes to a man talking or looking at another woman, it doesn't mean anything. Your love for your woman is here. Eyes looking elsewhere, talking to other women, having a laugh.
No. She's not talking about just having a conversation with another woman.
She said looking at another woman.
She said following.
Following them.
Yeah, like Instagram probably.
Following them.
Yeah.
But you see, who's she? Because as a man, I wouldn't follow. I'd take a mental note of the Instagram name.
I'll screenshot it. Put your favourite on for later.
I'll check her out once in a while.
Yeah.
I'll come back to her.
You save it in the thing.
Yeah, and it's nice when you go back to a woman like 4 years later and you're like, yeah, just as I suspected. Gone a bit downhill since I last checked.
Oh, that happened. I saw a woman that I used to speak to, back in the day, and I see like her now. Like, she doesn't look terrible. She doesn't look terrible.
Yeah.
I
know this. Is this stuff?
Can't relax.
I know. Yeah, you don't want to.
She's declined
massively.
Yeah.
But this happens.
Significantly.
This happens to men as well. You see a man and like he's a pretty boy, lovely hair, just lovely tan skin, model-esque.
Pete, it sounds like you've been fantasizing over this man.
No.
Lovely model-esque, the tan skin.
Because I do look at a man and go, oh, he's lucky, innit? He's lucky. Because probably gets all the women. Not a lot going on upstairs in the old noggins, right? And I've seen these guys that have just breezed through life on their looks and not had to do any personality checks in order. So they get it handed to them. And the women out there are the problem because they're the ones that go for them immediately and give this ego boost to that pretty boy, whatever, yeah? Then years later, you see him, bags under the eyes, bald, receded, looks like an old man, like repulsive, and he's lost everything. And where are those women now? They're not with him.
All right, let me say this to you. And we talked about this before. Women and men value different things. So when a woman declines with age, men look for youthful women, subservient women. That's what kind of like what we tend to want. Yeah. Women like powerful, a man with a lot of resources, they find those things attractive. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
but when you rely on your looks as a man and then you lose them, you're finished.
No, 100%.
It's ugly.
There is a lot of men I've seen who relied on them and they didn't build their resources. They slept around a lot, a lot of different women, and didn't build themselves
Have you
up.
ever seen those men that slept around a lot with a pretty boy, bubbly, nice, outgoing guys? You see them years later, bald, bags, receding, tit hangage, a bit of tit overhangage. And you talk to them and they've lost all confidence.
I know someone that happened to.
And that happens.
With age, because
comes
because they didn't invest in their mind.
In their head.
Yes, they didn't invest in their mind.
Numbskulls.
Yeah.
And I look at these people at the time, I looked at them and think, your day will come. Your looks will eventually go.
You sound like a hater, Pete.
I'm being honest. I'm being vulnerable here. I was being a hater.
You're being vulnerable saying you was a hater.
I was a hater.
I've been honest.
Because I had to work hard. I had to work on the personality. I had to get it in check.
You didn't have to work on your personality, Pete. You've never worked on anything.
Now when my looks go, yeah, whatever. Whatever will become on me, become on me. Yeah?
What will be, will be.
You will be because let bygones be bygones. Because I have gone through the mill.
And that is what I do. I believe. Like when people say, "Oh, it's easy for you to get with," but I'm like, I don't give a about that. I don't want.
But you will. You haven't noticed the day where you've not got women. As soon as that hair recedes back and you've got the little bull, side cut. The little stadium,
I would do that.
The little open top stadium. When you got the open top stadium haircut,
I wouldn't do that. The Shakespeare Theatre.
The globe!
With the stage in the front, and the video, and the row of seats, everyone's looking.
Yeah.
Where's he at?
You're hanging out, and you look old.
What's it called?
That ages you overnight.
What's it called? The Royal Albert Hall. The Royal Albert Hall.
The orchestra pit in the front.
Yeah, you can't. If we shave, we should
shave just to see what it feels like. Oh, should we do that?
We should
shave that.
We should
just to see.
And walk around the streets with
No,
the camera.
I can't.
We should talk to women. How we doing? How you doing? Get out of there, you old man.
Creepy old man.
Yeah.
And that is that. Like this is how painful. That's painful. That's painful.
It is. But this is what I mean.
What,
but this is what I'm saying to you. Jeff Bezos is a man who went bald.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have to have that worry. He doesn't have that worry.
Bezos.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's rich.
Yes, but I'm talking about normal people.
Yeah, 100%.
He's
100%.
done the absurd.
Yeah.
He's reached the top accolade of banking.
And that's what I'm saying. People spend their youth partying, around, and then they get old and they have nothing in order to compete. I know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now back to the point that the woman's talking about. She's like, "Why does my boy have wandering eyes?" It's not that he has wandering eyes. You go to Tesco's, you plan to buy a chicken, you walk past the lamb, you can't afford it, you still look at the lamb and go, "That would be nice if I bought that lamb."
Did you know that's so disrespectful what you just said?
What did I say?
So basically, you say your woman's a chicken, but the expensive lamb. Oh God! I wish I could. If I could have.
You give it a little slap on the way past. Just to check the tenderness. You know, you have a wandering eye in the supermarket.
That's not what I believe is going on with her.
What's going on with her?
All right.
Hold on, don't disagree with me.
Why can't I disagree with you?
Do you not understand my point I'm making? It's a validity point.
Yeah, okay. I think that's a different thing.
What's she asking then?
She's talking about, if you're talking, wandering eye and talking to women is two different things.
Excuse me, I always have a chat when I'm out. You're asking me not to talk with the people. I can't be myself around people.
You talk to men, women. You talk to women you don't find attractive.
But she might be looking and going, "Oh, hold on, you spoke to a woman there. I don't mind you speaking to men. You spoke to a woman."
I think she's talking. Okay, I'm assuming she's thinking he's following and talking to attractive women. He's got a woman. Why is he doing this?
When you say talking, now I'll talk.
Messaging.
No, that's cheating.
You think messaging someone is cheating?
You can look at it like, okay, with me and Charlotte had this discussion the other day because we saw it on Married at First Sight. Because
you watch that a lot, don't you?
Well, like it's got
about 17 times.
50 episodes you got to get through.
Yeah, go on.
No, the woman she was a bit weird. She was messaging her ex, even though she's on the show Married at First Sight. So she's messaging her ex. She met up with her ex, had dinner with her ex, and then he found out. And earlier in the show, she refused to show him texts because that was like a trust exercise where they show you your phone. And she was like, "No, I don't want to do it." And then it came out. No, she obviously banged him.
Who, the ex?
Shame on her.
The ex.
She obviously, she obviously did that. And shame on her, naturally. Shame on her. And you do that on national TV. Shame on her again. This is the problem. Women go on that show for clout and Instagram followers to shake it up in front of the camera to have more people to then shake it up in front of, right?
Yeah.
The point is, she's gone. Now, I said to Charlotte, well, I'd message a woman, my friends that I've worked with in the past, that have had kids or something, and I'll message and say, how's it all going?
That's not what we're talking about here.
Yeah. But that is a message to a woman. Then you've got the messages, not I've got. But men would message and go, "Hey, what are you doing? How's it going?" You're clearly intentionally, I will beseech you. I will offer my hand for a reply. So you're instigating a conversation. Now that is cheating.
Instigating a conversation?
You're instigating a conversation with a random. Now that is cheating.
All right, cool.
But can I just clarify that when someone messages us and then I reply, that is me endearing the message that was received initially, and I'm not partaking in any cheating activities. Now you, on the other hand, you love throwing out the claw.
No, I don't.
No, you offer the hand.
What is this teapot stance?
You say, well, madam.
Yeah, put your hand in mine.
Yeah, you do, but you would.
No, I have friendly conversations.
Yes, but no, this is another problem I have. Obviously, we do stand up. Someone will message, amazing, whatever. Thank you. I'll reply. Charlotte then sometimes gets annoyed at that because she's like, "Oh, stop now! You're flirting." But no, I'm being nice.
No, you loved it. You love the adulation. You love when people praise you.
Yeah, and what's so wrong with that? That's not cheating.
No, it's not cheating. But I don't think... Okay, I think this girl's talking about when maybe you get in a relationship with a woman for the first time, yeah? In the early days.
Yeah.
He may be still messaging and following other girls.
Yeah, he can't do that. If you've made the agreement that you're in a relationship...
Hold on. Let me speak.
Yeah.
I think okay, basically what it is he's not putting all his eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
And he's seeing it now. That can be detrimental to the relationship. It can be detrimental because the woman is going to be like, okay, if you're doing that, I'm not doing that. There's no trust here. All right?
Yeah.
But it's not that a man doesn't care about you, because you can love your woman and still want to be...
Message of a woman.
And still... Because I'm going to be honest with you. Women are a form of validation for a man. A woman is a form of...
And I think the same goes for women. A man is 100% a form of validation for a woman. Safety, comfort, me only. Don't see anybody else, me only.
Yeah, 100%.
You've experienced that. You've experienced that. Where someone's turned on to you and they've gone, you don't go out with it. You can't accept it. You don't go out with anyone else. You've experienced that. From women. And you know, right?
No, but that's all women. Most women don't want it.
I don't care, but you were challenged on it. The gauntlet was thrown down, and you took the gauntlet and you f***ed it off. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Listen, oh, shut up. You idiot. No, but what I'm saying is that it doesn't mean that a man doesn't care about you. All right? Let me say that to you, yeah? So a man can still...
Can I clarify one thing? You're on the other end of the perspective, buddy. So me and you are polar opposites tend to be. Because you're of the perspective that, look, it's all fair in love and war. And I'm of the perspective that, nah, it's kind of cheating.
Yeah.
But you're very... Me and you are like the wide, broad spectrum of the scale. Like, you would be like, yeah, come on, it's just a message. Get over it.
Okay.
Whereas I'm a bit like...
Do you know what? This is the truth,
And
yeah?
this is the beauty of it. This is why a lot of women are out there probably confused, because they're seeing different men acting differently, and they want to know what the collective thing is, and there's no collective thing.
There isn't. We are different.
We are different.
I'm gonna be, and you know what? I was thinking about this the other day, yeah.
Yeah.
And it brought my. I don't agree with my behavior. I used to try and justify it. I used to say we came from apes, and these apes have multiple women. These apes have like the chimps and things.
Yeah.
That are
So
closest
we
to here.
should have.
We should. But then somebody asked me, "Would you want your daughter to date a man like you?" And I was like, "No, I would not." And then I want my daughter to date a human.
yeah. You don't want to go down with an ape.
Do you know what I mean? And then I realized I don't actually. So I don't think it's right. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be upfront with you. I don't think it's right. A man, once you're seeing a woman, you should cut.
If you commit to the woman,
because I think this social media, all being so accessible to so many women and so many men, I think is destroying relationships.
Yeah,
because we're able to see all these different.
And it's like on social media, women shake it up in front of the camera.
Yeah. All right, I don't need to see that.
But they're like,
yeah, they
don't say anything, because it's just an image.
What about those women who do that when they're in a relationship? Who do you want attention from? Yeah,
they want attention from all the men out there. Because why are you shaking it up?
Yeah, and I think that's wrong.
And then people argue, "Oh, I should be able to shake it up how I want to." I'm a woman. Yeah, it's like, yeah, but I'm a woman. I'm proud and whatever. Yeah, I get that. You're shaking up your thigh lineage for men to perv at on the internet.
Yeah,
understand? Educate yourself out there.
Listen to this, yeah? Have standards.
Have some standards about yourself.
No. I'm talking about in terms of if you're seeing somebody, you're sleeping with somebody, you're giving your body to somebody, and they're looking at and talking to other women, cut him off immediately. You have to have a standard. Yeah, I'll say it.
Yeah.
Cut him off and say, if you're talking to other people, I don't want to be with you.
Because guarantee, if he sees you're accepting that behavior, it will carry on. It will get worse. He'll keep pushing it, see what he gets away with. You're letting him get away with it. And a lot of women out there do let them get away with it. I witnessed it. And a lot of women are very submissive to the man, no matter what they say. I've seen so many women going, I'm an independent, powerful woman, and I am an alpha. And then I see what I'm saying, and I'm like, you ain't the alpha. He's mugging you off, alpha. While you're alphing it up on the internet, he's mugging you off behind your back. When are you going to learn that these people are mugging you off?
Yeah,
Get a bit of self-respect about yourself in society.
What I'd say to you is definitely if your man is talking to other women,
see ya.
Cut him off. And then you'll also see how much you are valued.
Yeah, and it like
you'll see how much you're valued, because if a man is if he says, all right, I'm going to talk to other women, I don't care, then he didn't value you much in the first place.
He didn't value, and he really probably doesn't care about you.
Yeah.
But why would you? Because look at how you're getting on. You're letting him act like that. This is what a lot of women need to be told. Like, have some self-respect, man.
Yeah,
don't let him walk over you.
If you lot had a sisterhood, because remember this, if women stuck together, then men wouldn't be able to cheat, really.
Yeah, but you could also argue if men didn't cheat, then they wouldn't cheat.
Yeah, but we're the animals.
Yeah, but this is what I mean about women are submissive. They want the man. They want to be felt like, I wanna feel like I'm wanted. Yes, he's come to me, even though he's got a woman at home. He's come to me.
I don't think they want that. I don't think they want that. I think
they do.
No, I think they want to take the man. I can't remember if it might have been Chris Rock.
No, some of them don't, because my mate went round to a woman's house the other day, and she goes, "Come round, I love you. You're so funny." And then he comes round, and then he had sex. She goes, "It's time for you to leave now." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And he said it felt great.
Jesus Christ, that sounds like a dream.
Yeah,
that sounds like a dream.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to.
And he goes,
I'm trying to find a way to get out.
He goes, I arrived. She was in these leather boots with a.
Has you seen her again though?
Yeah. He's gonna go around and see her again. But he arrived and she had these leather boots on, and she
up to the thigh.
Up to the thigh, and then she took off the nightgown. There was nothing on, but she kept the leather boots on throughout the whole duration. And I did ask, were the leather boots worn in public, or are they specifically for sessions?
No. I've had that with heels, and the heels sometimes dig into you when you hit it from the back.
Yeah,
like, you're like, ah!
Yeah, I've had it with a woman who's done that, and they're wearing the heels in the bed. Yeah, and I touch it, and there's grit on the bottom of the shoes, and you're like, dirt, and I'm like, you shouldn't be wearing shoes that you've been wearing. Yeah, have a pair of shoes
just for the bedroom.
Just for the bedroom. So, ladies, if you're going to do that, have a pair of knee-high leather boots just for the bedroom,
and we hold the heels.
Like and sometimes
like
I snap them in anger to show I'm strong.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to do it upwards. It's hard to do it downwards. You have to do it upwards.
I go side on, like side heel breakage. Yeah.
Do you?
Snap it. But they're the only ones that are like. What?
That's why you don't wear them outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, so I think you just have standards and don't
have some self-respect.
I would tell my daughter, if a boy, she told me, she came home and said, this guy's talking to, I'm seeing this guy and he's talking to other people, I'd say leave the guy.
And the fact that someone's messaged that in shows to me, and that we've had a few messages like that.
Yeah, but she's asking us our advice.
No, she's asking us because she wants the male perspective. I've told you the male perspective is different amongst us, right? But I think we've given a decent perspective on it.
Yeah.
Covering all angles.
All right, cool. This is another dilemma we got. All right. No, that's an old one. Hold on. I've done that one already. All right, cool. Hey, Luke and Pete, I love listening to your podcast. It's jokes. I'm from the UK and I'm living in Australia. I have a dilemma I want to share. I recently went on a date with this girl, gorgeous looking, great personality that was ticking all the boxes for me. However, on our second date, I noticed that she picked her ears and scratched her head and sucked her finger. Bruv, she did this a few times, so it's clearly a habit. This put me off horribly. After I got home, I called it off saying that I don't think there is a connection there, even though there was a good connection between us. Apart from that massive turn-off. It's been a few weeks, but I wonder if I did the right thing. Should I have said something?
No, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. Because I think what's happened in that situation, he's obviously gone on a date with her in another time, and she's put on her best behaviour and thought, don't suck your fingers, don't lick your ears. Yeah?
Lick her ears?
What was she doing?
Picking her ears.
She picked her ears. The wax. Oh, that was... I mean, that is...
Roll the ball!
I couldn't deal with that. I couldn't deal with that.
She'd be able to tell him a look at my face. I'm like this.
No, can you imagine them seeing it for the first time? I'd be like, oh, this is nice. The first date was nice. And I'd be like, you just did that in front of me. But sometimes people do it unconsciously.
Yeah.
Subconsciously. They don't realize they're picking their ears, but they go into behaviors that they do in a comfortable situation. So she does that at home.
I know. I wouldn't see this girl. I've seen this girl once, and very attractive. Had an amazing arse. Yeah, like really. Yeah. But she used to eat with her mouth open.
Oh yeah,
eat with her mouth. Yeah. And I'm like, what the?
But I'd tell.
What the?
I'd tell them at one point. Can you close the mouth?
No, but it automatically. This is what I'm saying with me, and I'm not the standard to go by. But all it said to me was, okay, you can have sex with her, but you don't
want to eat with her.
No. You don't want to eat with her. That's all it will be. Yeah. It's a sex thing. It'll never be a relationship.
Yeah. Okay. My mate there's this girl that he really fancied, and everyone really fancied. And I said, just be careful. I've seen her eating a burger and the onions were dribbling down. And then he was like, what are you on about, mate? And then he rung me the next week. He goes, oh, God, I saw her eating. It's horrible. He goes, I can't go back there.
Really?
He can't deal with the roughness of the eating, but they're so oblivious to it.
They are.
And like, you know, you got to look at someone and go, can I see a future with you? And if you're rolling your earball wax, you know, you were rolling that wax.
Yeah, but Pete.
And you're sucking your fingers.
You put your hand up your ass.
I've seen a woman, yeah, but that's me, and they're my own smells.
Yeah.
And I've seen a woman who I thought in the office was fit, and she thought no one was looking, and she scratched a bum crack and then smelt it. And I thought to myself,
Did you say anything?
No, I couldn't.
Why?
Because I was embarrassed that she saw me.
No,
if she'd known, you would have confronted them.
100%.
What would you have said?
I'd have been
What
like,
would
let me
you
smell your finger. You dirty. You dirty. From across the office.
No.
It should have been all over there. And I should have done it. I'm like,
No.
you dirty bitch. You dirty. Come here. I'd have called her right over. Come here. Me, you got right in the nooks and grannies.
You know what? I was on the other side of the office.
She got worms.
And she did it, and I went, oh, like I let out a, oh, like, and then I thought, oh, and she did kind of look around as if she was, but then I pretended to look down.
No,
I can't deal with it. I can't deal with the
But you know me.
awkwardness.
Like when we went to that comedy club the other day, and
Yeah.
that guy tried to be rude to us. I confront people.
What?
You know
Yeah,
what I
but
do?
that's different between being rude and scratching stuff and smelling it.
No, I think it's better.
What?
I think it's better. I think it's better that's a better situation.
Who was rude to us?
Do you remember the waiter, how he diminished us?
Oh,
when our mate came, the white guy, he was like, oh, hello, my name is... And I was like,
Fabio.
Yeah. I was like, excuse me, Fabio, I'm Luke. He's like, oh, yeah, sorry.
Yep, that was awkward. You were too confrontational in that instance.
You think so?
It just, tensions were raised, and then he felt like he had to justify himself after that.
Yeah, he did. But
And I sat down and I tried to make a joke of it. I laughed at Fabio and you. So it collectively brought us together.
Yeah, you didn't have my back. You didn't have my back, you tried to you tried to ease Fabio. You tried to ease Fabio's shame.
You done the fair share of...
No. You should have had my back.
Do you want...
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, how dare you? I just remember that, actually.
Well, hold on a second.
You tried to ease Fabio in. Like, don't
Tell
worry
him what
about him.
happened. Tell him what happened.
So basically, we was at a comedy club, yeah? It's a private members club.
No, tell them exactly what it is. It's one of them rich private members clubs. They have to pay £1 million.
One second. Is there a poor private members club?
What? Well, when you say members club, it could be
I
like...
said private members club.
Yeah, but that sounds a bit like, oh, it's one of them places like it's private. But it's actually you have to pay to be there.
I've never heard of one you don't have to pay. But anyway.
Well, like the Freemasons?
So we're sitting down at the table. This guy comes out and puts some candles on the table. Yeah?
Yeah. Then the lady comes out.
Another lady comes out about 2 minutes later
and takes
the candles off the table and then puts another candles on the table. So he comes past again. I'm like, hey, why is everyone changing the candles?
No, you tried to make a joke. You went, hey, man. What's going on? Everyone's taking and changing the candles.
And he
was
basically like dismissive, like, yeah, whatever.
He goes, we have to do that.
Yeah.
Because we don't know how much candleage is left in the wax.
Yeah. And then he walked off.
Yeah.
So
and he was angry.
So then our mate came, white guy, lovely guy, white guy.
Yeah.
And then he came out. He's like, do you know what time the gig is going to start? And he was like, probably about 8 o'clock, 8:05. Then he was like, oh, well, by the way, my name is Fabio.
I'm the duty manager today.
Yeah. Shake your hand. Nice to meet you. And
Luke got angry.
I didn't get angry. I was not angry.
There was a slight... Luke, your level of anger is different to other people's level of anger.
Oh, but I'm telling you, I wasn't angry.
There was an air of...
I'm going to shame you. That's what it was.
And it was clear that that's what you were doing.
Yeah. So then he tried to walk off. And I was like, excuse me, I'm Luke. And he was like, oh, sorry. And he came back.
He goes, you know how it is. I respect you like I respect him.
What did you say?
And I went,
yeah.
Like I laughed.
And you tried to bring Fabio in. And
I said, hey, you know what I mean? With the candles, Fabio.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't want to make it uncomfortable because I felt
like...
Why
not? No, be uncomfortable. He should have felt uncomfortable.
He did feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, and he should have felt uncomfortable.
Yeah, and I was... I thought he's learned from his mistake. Look,
No,
he feels uncomfortable.
No, you don't know. You didn't have my back. You didn't have my back.
I had your back. If it kicked off, I would have been like, you fuck off, Fabio.
Oh, would you?
Yeah.
Oh, bloody, you'd have said fuck off, Fabio.
Well, I wouldn't have needed to. He was really small.
Yeah, he was. When I stood up to shake his hand, I was like this.
Yeah, but then he shook my hand after yours as well, as if to say, yeah, everyone gets the same treatment around here. But it was like, no, but everyone didn't before. No, you know what you were doing wrong, Fabio. But I felt like you gave him the life lesson he needed.
Really?
Yeah, I think you did, yeah.
But anyway, to go back to what we was talking about,
What are we talking about?
The guy who did he make the wrong decision by seeing the disgusting traits and not making a connection with her.
It's going to get worse if you get into a relationship with her.
No. This is what I'm starting to have more as I'm getting older. I'm starting to have more of a feeling of more empathy for women in terms of the dating scene. Women have a limited time.
Sorry.
No,
you can't excuse Roland.
No. I'm just saying, women have a limit. You don't want to waste a woman's time. Yeah.
And I don't want her wasting my time with picking her ears.
No, exactly. So if you realize, because that's who you're gonna like, you should really try and date now women that you want to hold on to.
Yeah, no,
because you don't want to waste their time and leave them on the shelf.
Yes, it's up to them. But the women can't be annoyed when you say I'm not interested. Because I'd be on the bus home thinking, she picked her ears though. That would annoy me. I think I'd be really repulsed by that.
That is extreme.
Picking your ears?
Yeah, picking your ears.
But she's let her guard down of what to do, not in public. She's let her guard down.
Yeah, okay, how would you feel about that at home?
I'd still look at her from across the room and go...
If you saw Charlotte do this, roll a ball and then flick earwax.
I'm not... Like, I would find that disgusting.
But Pete, you said...
I'd be like, go and get that! Go and get it!
Hey, went over behind the TV! He went over behind the TV!
It rolled!
I can't find it.
Rolled.
No, don't step it into the carpet.
No, I'd be like, it's there. It's there. And she'd be like, I can't say it. I know exactly where it is.
I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it.
Search for it.
Yeah.
Search for it. Feel it.
No, but hold on. But you say you scratch your ass and smell it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, but from Charlotte's perspective.
She can take it or leave it. That's up to you. If you want to deal with that, that's what I come with. That's the package you chose, yeah? That's the package that's a Sky package. You chose the gold package. Comes with the ass sniffage. Yeah? You don't want that package? Go search for someone else that will deal with you.
So why don't women have that attitude, not have that attitude?
Take it or leave it.
So they should have the same attitude. So Miss Waxy Baxy should...
If some woman out there was going to date me and I'm single... And she was like, oh, you just scratched your bum, whatever.
But you wouldn't do that on the first date.
No, I wouldn't.
So you're hiding what you would be who you really are.
100%. I wouldn't fart on the first date. But as soon as she lets me into her house, I'll fart then.
As soon as she lets you into
Yeah, because I've got to make the rules clear from the very beginning.
Once you mark your territory.
Yeah. So just to let you know, this you're going to have to get used to this. This is what it's all about.
Well, how long did it take you to fart in front of Charlotte? It took a while, not the first time you was in the house.
I didn't need to fart the first time I was in the house.
Oh, whatever. You fart all the time around me. You disrespect me. You even do it on the phone. Even when Pete is angry. Pete was in a mood last night, and then he's just talking. He's like, yeah, the fucking cunt. and then I'll be like, you dirty cunt. Then he'll burst out laughing.
Fart is always funny.
Fuck me. No, but I don't think.
And eating, like, I can't forgive it. Because, like, I like to still look at a woman, even in her worst, and go, oh, she's still perfect.
Yeah, I feel like women...
I can't look at a woman who's doing that and go, you're perfect.
I can take a woman not at her best. But it isn't... I don't want to see that all the time.
And if you're saying it on the second date, the mask has slipped.
Picking her
ears and then scratching her toes and stuff. Oh, that would repulse me.
What, scratching her toes?
If I saw someone picking her feet,
the toe jam?
I'd leave. I'd be like, waiter, Bill, please now.
Would you?
I'd be like,
okay, fantastic, beautiful, absolutely stunning.
I can't.
The night is on. She lets you know. I wanna. She says she's looking you in the eye, Pete. I can't wait to get you back to mine. And then she flicks it across the room. You see?
I'll be annoyed with that.
You see someone else like this. Like, look around. Where the f*** did that come from? What would you do?
I'd be annoyed with her.
Would you?
Why did you flick it? Why did you just flick that? You've ruined it. I'd be angry at her. She's ruined it.
You wouldn't be able to continue.
Give me your hand. Let me smell your fingers.
Would you?
Because if there's any smell from there, if there's any smell in there, it is done.
All right, it doesn't smell. Doesn't smell.
Because I could forgive The flicking of it. I can forgive it.
You put the words in the mouth. You don't usually do this, do you?
No, yeah.
You don't. This is a one-off, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a one-off.
you could be like, it could be muscle memory that she rolled into a ball and flicked it. That could be muscle memory. So it could forgive it in the instant. But what couldn't forgive it is the smell.
No. Do you know the guy in the background who's dealing with it? You can see him like this.
Whoa, the Oh God, I couldn't deal with that. No. I couldn't deal with that.
I think don't waste a woman. If you know, if a woman was stunning and she done that, like I couldn't be looking at her thinking, yeah, like you got no.
What would you do with the ball though?
What
would you do? Like if you scratched your foot, yeah, and like there's a ball, even if she like dropped it on the floor, I'd look at the ball.
No.
I'd be like, there's a ball there.
No. What would she do? If she put it in her purse, she did.
And there's like a little compartment of loads of balls.
Loads of balls. The ball bag. The ball bag.
A ball pit. A little ball pit of
what would you do?
fungus.
Of toe jams. Of toe jams.
Oh my God.
What would you do?
I'd pretend I didn't see it. I'd have to pretend I didn't see it.
And right or wrong, I do look at women as higher beings than men. I do, and I do think
they are
that you're
more
better.
cleanliness and stuff.
Yeah,
they're normally more aware. But if a woman did that, I'm sorry, I can't. Yeah, I can't forgive you for that. And I would overthink. I'd walk home and spend my days for the future weeks, like a few days, maybe into weeks, thinking, how is someone so beautiful doing that? Like, why would you do that? Why would you ruin it?
I've noticed this, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. The woman I was talking about earlier, she was surgically enhanced. Her bum was not a real bum. It was surgically.
The bum
enhanced.
was fake.
Yeah. It's like she got injection. You know the fat redistributed. Yeah.
Or is it like one of the things that you can turn around and it's flat on the other side?
No.
That's what it comes.
Leave me up here. I'm trying to beat my record. How many flips can I do in a minute?
Yeah.
No. She was swinging. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I looked at her and I did think, without your ass, you'd be nothing. And when I saw her eating, I was like, that's who you really are.
Now I'm getting the real you. Keep it up.
No. Because you could see, like, Rest wasn't terrible.
No,
It was normal. It was normal, but the ass was like it's kind of one that you go in a club and you'd be like, you tap your friend and be like,
look
see
at
that?
the ass.
Look at the ass. But you'd be like, without that, there'd be nothing.
Yeah. But then if she had a flat, like if it was really flat, then you wouldn't even look at it.
No,
probably.
not even looked at her. Yeah. Not even looked at her. And then you see her eating and it's kind of like, that's
the real you.
That's your level of person you are.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, not to sound mean, but it's just like,
manners.
Because you do equate, and rightly or wrongly, you do equate beauty with a higher standard. Things that are beautiful are more attractive. You expect more from them, even though they may not. And that's your right.
But you make a mental note. You see them step out of line, you go, oh, I've made a mental note.
I did.
And then the next time, it's like, okay, no, there's been a couple of things.
I do remember sitting there thinking when she was eating with her mouth open, like, this is
too much for me.
Yeah, no, it wasn't too much for me, but it was like this. I've noticed like you're right, manners. Some people just don't have manners.
Yeah,
and that comes from their upbringing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just it's interesting, man. It's a very interesting thing.
Yeah.
So I would say, if you've already gone on a date and she's doing disgusting things that are turning you off, what's the point of continuing?
There's no point.
Don't waste your time.
You're not going to teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah, don't waste her time. Don't waste your own. Just go on and find someone who's mutually
because an old dog can't learn new tricks. They can't. You can't teach them.
They can.
You could tell her, but you'd be like, "You're old now. Are you going to learn?" No, because I'm old.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here because we got a meeting to go to once again. But guys, thank you for spending this time with us.
Thank you, everyone.
Check out the Patreon if you haven't done so already.
Sign up to Patreon. You got a whole catalogue of stuff.
What a...
Sorry, my Batman's gone.
And also, send in your dilemmas to the email below. Thank you. We had some great dilemmas. Also, on any social media, on the WhatsApp.
Add us on social media as well.
Yeah.
We noticed a few of you add us.
Yeah.
So can the rest of you buck up your ideas and get on with it?
And join it. Yeah. So on the WhatsApp, social media, send any dilemmas, any questions you got. Those are great questions today. Thank you.
Comment and subscribe. And could you do us the favor of leaving a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify? Leave us a 5-star review and a comment.
And follow us on those on whatever platform you listen to us on. Yeah. But thanks for spending this time with us.
Thanks,
Luke
guys.
and Pete.
Talking shit.
Take care, guys.